I'm at my friend Larry's house for yet another video, and I'm looking at this awesome chicken tractor that he put together. Did you design this?
Yeah, I did.
This is a Larry original.
This was at the top of the metal. That's how high it was before, a little bit lower.
Okay,
And
so it was very low ceiling.
Yeah. But the problem was two things. One, in here it gets so hot that the low ceiling, it was stressful on the birds. And two, when it came time to harvest them, nobody wanted to crawl.
Now you got to crawl in there with all the chicken droppings
Yeah.
and then fight with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can actually crouch in here and go grab birds.
Yeah, I can pretty much walk in the center, and it's much easier to catch the birds. And two, I found with a taller roof or whatever, they get better airflow. So on the hot days, they're not as stressed because they get a better airflow.
How close are you to harvesting some of these birds?
Tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah.
I was going to say that Whiz Bang Chicken Plucker, I'm friends with Herrick Kimball, the guy that invented the chicken plucker. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing his hat right now. This is a Planet Whiz Bang. That's the Whiz Bang logo. And I saw it first here at your place, and then I thought, I got to look this guy up and see his chicken plucker. He's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, we've probably done 1,000 birds through it. So there's about 50 in here, somewhere around 45, 50.
So you doing it tomorrow morning?
Yeah. I was supposed to do it today. It didn't work out. So I'll do it tomorrow morning. With everybody pitching in, it'll take us about 3 hours, somewhere around there. And then we take them in and we cut up and all that. That takes a little longer, packaging and all that.
Right. It's definitely, it eats up an afternoon or a day. But your design here, it looks like you've got the roofing panels and PVC, and you use the gray PVC, which is UV.
Yeah,
it's UV resistant.
Yep. It's electrical conduit, PVC electrical conduit, which is UV stabilized. Except for the fittings, like they don't make the fittings for electrical conduit.
Yeah, I have to come out here and paint sunscreen on them. That's.
But I did the handles here so when I go to move it, I can just lift it up.
And that's strong enough. That I would have thought that PVC wouldn't do it, but I see you double reinforced it. So can you hold it all the way out at the edge here? It seems kind of scary.
Here,
kind of hold it in the middle. Okay.
And then you just kind of pull it. It's not super heavy.
And you can drag it around and let them eat the grass.
Yep.
And then the top, you just zip tied tarps onto it.
Yeah, it's got a wire mesh all over it for critter control.
Yeah, the raccoons were really good at destroying our chickens before we got any.
Yeah.
And then this is, what is this, snow fencing type stuff?
Yeah, just plastic. Yeah, it's plastic.
And that actually keeps the raccoons out.
Yeah. And
I guess the bottom is probably the biggest part of keeping the raccoons out, because they would have to climb up past that and then try to smash their way through the wire. If that wire was down at ground level, they would be getting in there.
Yeah, we've had that happen a lot. And the other thing I found with having the bottom enclosed is, especially with the dog running around, they don't get stressed either, because the dog can't see in and they can't see out.
Oh, that's a really good point, because I know the dog will like to worry at the chickens and run around the edge and give them a hard time.
Yeah.
Try to train a dog not to eat chicken.
Yeah. There's my high-tech locking system, a bent nail.
That's classic. Why spend more for home security?
Yeah, that's right. High-tech there.
Yeah, the little crossing lasers. Catch the possum, the alarm goes off. This is quite an awesome design. I know you've been through multiple chicken tractor designs over the years.
Yeah, there's the other one there. A barn style.
Is this the previous one? No, this is the one you made after that one.
Yeah, kind of a barn style. You can't see it. It kind of goes, kind of.
What is that? Gabled roof.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's
nice.
That's 1.25 inches PVC. This is 1 inch.
These look like we got turkeys in there.
Yeah.
Is that turkeys?
Yeah. We have 4 turkeys, and then these are.
And we got some laying birds.
Yeah. But my wife was complaining the other one was too heavy to move, so I went with 1 inch, and it's
strong enough.
Oh yeah. Especially reinforcing the corner.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
This is really an awesome chicken tractor setup.
So this one I'm gonna put some laying baskets or whatever. What do you call them?
Oh, nest boxes.
Nesting boxes, yeah. And I'll just do this for our egg layers and then just move them.
What would you say this entire thing cost?
It's probably about $150.
150 bucks and what? How many days work?
A couple days. It's really not. It wasn't that hard. The thing I found was I ordered the fittings mostly online because they were cheaper. If you shop around, you can find them cheaper.
The multi-part fittings are, yeah, I went looking for them, and they don't sell them at the plumbing supply store. You have to find the custom, often for PVC furniture supply type places.
So, yeah, it took a couple days. Yeah, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I guess, working on it. And
150 bucks, and it looks like you could easily house at least 25 birds or so in there. Pretty.
Yeah. What do we got? We got 4 turkeys, 4 Americanas, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Those leghorns?
Yeah, 8 or 10 leghorns. They're hard to count because they keep moving. But
it's really a great pair. Really simple and tough. I mean,
yeah, the PVC won't rot. That chicken tractor, the base there is probably 6 years old.
That's the PVC panel on the side.
Yeah, the PVC frame on the bottom. That's my original.
And so that was what was making it too. I mean, this one here, I guess the dog can still bug your chickens.
Yeah.
And it's of course, these being the laying birds, they're a lot tougher. They seem to be than the meat birds you have in the other one. Those things just seem to want to die spontaneously.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's going on? Oh, I just had a heart attack. Give me some food. I don't want to walk to it. Put it in my mouth.
You can see how they just lay around the food.
Like, yes. Oh, it's kind of like the Golden Corral. A little bit like the Golden Corral.
The glutton.
Can you just put it in my mouth? I have diabetes.
We'll see him walk.
Like,
You're so big.
You're only like 7 weeks old and you have diabetes already. What did you do to yourself, Jim? They really are something else. They're
had to take a break there.
Oh, I gotta get to the feeder. Just put me in the freezer already.
I'm gonna take a rest right here, and then I'll get to the food.
I'll walk my way over. Yeah, Cornish cross. It's in this case, it really is genetics.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's not like they have thyroid issues or something or big boned. It's just
they just grow.
They're just made to put in a freezer.
Yeah. They're quite tasty though.
Oh, they are. They're very tender.
You know, the other thing I found, I was really surprised because Joel Salatin mentioned about the eating grass. But well, you can see the difference in the size of the grass because they were back there.
They've knocked it down some.
Yeah, but when we first started butchering them, I looked inside the crop, and there is full of grass.
Oh wow.
And whatever weeds that are here.
I had heard it was something like 15% of their diet. They'll eat grass and weeds
I was really
and
surprised,
junk.
But we have like what's it called, pigweed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had more of it, but since running the chickens, they love it.
It's a very good. It's actually a relative of spinach.
Yeah.
It's amaranth family.
Yeah, I think there's some right there, but we had a lot more of it, but they devoured it. One spot.
It looks like you always have really nice grass over here. I mean, this is nice grass by Florida standards.
Once it's funny because getting rain, this was all kind of dead, and we ran the chickens through here before, and it was pretty dead. And then we got this rain, and now it's coming. All the nitrogen.
It's all fly. Yeah, it hits, and then it stays for months. Anywhere that I ran chickens through my food forest, the soil was greatly improved. I mean, the next year everything was awesome.
The downside is I hate to mow, and in the summer this just grows.
You're like, is there some animal that we can starve the grass with?
I've been thinking maybe I can like rotate sheep through here or something.
Yeah, right. You can have somebody else mow it. It's not a bad idea. I know that's what Salatin does. He has, I believe he raises cows after the chickens go through.
Well, that's the pigs.
Chickens after the cow.
They mowed the back for me now.
It's really just an excellent excellent, good-looking design. It takes 2 people to move it.
No, just one.
Just one, or you can drag it?
Yeah, you just lift up. I put the handles on both ends so I wouldn't have to turn it. And I could just,
That's awesome.
so yeah, you just pick up and drag. You just can't go real fast because the chickens aren't real smart.
Right, you don't want
on
to
the
crush
mower.
any chickens on the edges.
But other than that, yeah, even this one, my wife says it's too heavy, but she moves it. And it's not too bad.
It's a really cool system. Thanks for showing me.
This has been the best, especially when we go to harvest them because it's so easy to get them now. Nobody has to crawl on their belly.
Yeah, that is good, because we had 2-foot-tall chicken tractors and it was not fun.
No.
Hey kid, go in there. The kid's like, I don't want to go in. I don't want to go in. It's nasty.
We just moved them, and it's, yeah, you just move them and then they poop everywhere, and then it's like,
Oh,
I
it's-
gotta move them again.
Outrageous amounts of droppings.
Yeah.
And they're like nitrogen factories. It's really cool.
So that one, I've had this design for a couple of years now. It's worked out really well. Last year we did some in the summer. It's really tough on the birds, and they did really well because they were able to get some airflow.
Yeah, it is. It's a good high ceiling.
Yeah. But I don't think I'll do them in the summer again. It's really tough on the birds, and tough on me.